welcome back to the Outdoor Dog YouTube channel. This is Peter Pan and I'm Stephanie. Today we're going to talk about Kickback Stands, which is a super fun, simple, but effective fitness exercise that you can do with your dog at home. Before we begin though, make sure you check out some of our other fitness videos, like our tips for beginning a fitness program with your dog and the warm up and cool down video. I'll put the links to those in the description below, but I really encourage you to watch those first because there's a lot of safety information covered in those. All right, what do you need to do kickback stands? Well, first you're going to want a non-skid surface. For Peter, I always use a yoga mat, but you'll also want some good treats. For kickback stands, what the dog is going to do is go from a sitting position to a stand and then back down into a sit. Peter does know cues for this, but what I find if I lure him with a treat, put a treat right on his nose and ask him to stand and sit, that he has a lot more control over his body. What we don't want is a whole lot of movement from the front feet. And I find that when I cue Peter to stand, we might get a little bit more movement from those front feet than if I'm just using a treat on his nose. So what that looks like, I'll put a treat right on his nose and lift it up above his head to get him to sit. And he'll get a treat for that. I'll pop him one. And then when I want him to stand, I'll just slowly move the treat forward a little bit and give it to him when he's in a standing position. Good boy. And then we'll just repeat that. So move forward for a stand and up for the sit. Boy. And as you can see, he has a lot of control of his body and he's not moving too terribly much. Good boy. So that is a really simple exercise that you can do with your dog, whether they know sit or stand at all. You can just use a food lure. If your dog doesn't know those behaviors, it might take a little bit longer for them to get the feel of it, but just let them lick the treats along the way and pop them a few when they're correct. Also, it's important to note that I only do this exercise with Peter maybe 3 times a week. And when starting out, I usually recommend that people only do about 3 to 5 repetitions. And then slowly throughout a month or so, maybe 2 months, you can build to 10 repetitions depending on where your dog is at and their fitness level. I hope you guys have fun watching that video and have even more fun practicing it with your dogs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.